Hi, this is Steve Maag, Director of Assisted Living and Continuing Care at AAHSA. On July 21st, the United States Special Committee on Aging held a hearing entitled Continuing Care Retirement Communities, Secure Retirement or Risky Investment. This hearing focused in two primary areas. One, the financial risk, transparency, and disclosure for CCRCs, and two, the regulatory framework which governs CCRCs across the country. Also at this hearing, the General Accountability Office released its study on CCRCs. They also focused in those two areas, state regulatory frameworks and the financial risk, transparency, and disclosure for CCRCs. The GAO report, in its review of state regulatory frameworks, found that there was a wide variety of regulatory frameworks that monitored CCRCs, and in some states there were no regulations. They concluded that states should be vigilant on their regulation of CCRCs and should be pay particular attention to those CCRCs which are experiencing some financial distress. We know that of the approximately 1,860 CCRCs, there are a handful that are in fact having some financial difficulty, primarily those that opened during the recent financial recession, and a few small single-site CCRCs. The GAO also looked at the financial transparency and advised that people that are contemplating a CCRC should obtain as much information as possible, perhaps consult attorneys or financial advisors to get advice, and weigh their options before they make the decision about moving into a CCRC. Also released at that hearing was a document that had been prepared by a task force of not-for-profit and for-profit executives in conjunction with AAHSA, American Senior Housing Association, and the National Investment Center. This was titled Today's CCRC and is a 25-page document which gives a brief overview of CCRCs, its history, and the current status of CCRCs. It also discusses what we believe is a strong future for CCRCs. This document is available on our website, and we would encourage you to look at it and use it in your discussions with prospective residents and others. This task force also last week released a document, Suggested Best Practices for Disclosure and Transparencies for CCRCs. This document was an effort for us to try and put some general guidelines together for CCRCs to use when they review their disclosure and transparency policies and procedures. It is also a useful document for prospective and current residents to look at the kinds of information they may seek to have when they're making the decisions about moving into a CCRC, and to continue to understand the operations if they're a current resident of CCRCs. We will keep you posted on the results of the hearing and make these items available on our website. If you have any questions, please feel free to call me at the AAHSA office. Thank you.